What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How's it going with everybody out there? Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Alex. Hey, Austin. How's it going with you guys? I am just waiting for Alex to tune in. He's gonna be joining us pretty soon. Um, I just send him like a really quick message here. I just sent him the Zoom link and everything. So just waiting on him really to quickly join with us here. So just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me here. Hey, Destiny, how's it going? Yeah, Austin, yeah, like the hours didn't change. It actually is still the same. So the only thing that changed is the all the time zone. Like it actually just changed. Um, it just changed. I think a couple days ago or something. And I just found out today, to be honest, and I was kind of shocked myself. And I was like, shoot, I really need to get this going here and update everything up. So basically, what's happening? Eastern Standard Time and Atlantic. I think it was the Atlantic time. So they both changed. So the difference is, let's see here. Oh. So the Pacific time. That's what changed. So Pacific time is 1 hour behind me. So right now at my where I am, Saskatchewan, is 8 p.m. Pacific time will be 7 p.m. But Eastern Standard will be around 9. It should be now 10 p.m. So there's some time changes, time zone stuff happened recently. I totally did not thought about it, and it just recently happened. So I'm really, really not sure what happened there. But at least the time is remaining the same, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if that's something you want to kind of like reference to, that will be the best way of doing it. So guys, today I got a special guest with me. So I got Alex from the Faidless, some their song I showed you guys a few days ago here. What I'm gonna do, he just tuned into. No, Saskatchewan is right now 8 p.m. So that's always 8 p.m. Saskatchewan time. So it's 9 p.m. So you're hour ahead. So that will be your. I believe that's the Atlantic time. I think that's the Atlantic time, if I'm not wrong. Let's see here really quick. Yeah. So right now here is basically 8 p.m. Saskatchewan time at 8 p.m. and Saskatchewan time follows the Central Standard Time. So there's some time changes happen, guys. The best thing you can do is just go to Google and type Central Standard Time CST. That's the best thing you can do. I will show you here really quick. Actually, never mind. CST is 9:11. The time so changed. Time changed. Saskatchewan time is 8 p.m. That's all it is. CST, it's not the same anymore. So Saskatchewan time, what it is now? I'm not sure. Saskatchewan time is 8 p.m. right now. We'll have to figure this out. But you know what? Let's not. Yeah, only province that doesn't change time. Yeah, but it makes complicated for everything else, Destiny. I'm trying to figure this out here. Guys, just hold on here. Alex is just waiting on the chat here. He is gonna be tuning in. I'm just gonna get him in here really quick. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Alex, can you hear me, dude? Hold on, bro. You're not coming through properly. Let's see. Oh my god, dude, something is wrong. Hold on. Like on my. No, I know it's not good. It's not coming through well for some reason. That's so weird, man. Oh my god, please tell me it's not gonna do this to me. I was like so I was like so confident. What? No, I was like so confident, man. Last two interview I did, everything is good. And nothing happened. Like, for some reason, your frequency is not coming to my OBS. I can hear you, but it's not going to OBS for some reason.
That is bizarre.
Hold on, hold on. I think I know what happened. Just give me a sec here.
Okay, hold on. Let
There
me.
you
There's
go.
a
There
cat.
you go. No, no, no. You're good. You're in.
Okay.
You were gonna say something. Go ahead.
Yes, I was gonna say there's a cat at the door. Let me get rid of the cat really quick. It's just scratching. Okay, buddy. Come here.
The life of a cat owner, guys. This is what happened when you own cats. This is what happened.
All right. Good deal. That was that.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Not much. I'm hanging out, dude. I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good? All right. So, guys, where are my chat? All right, my chat box and everything is showing up. All right, guys. I have Alex from all the way from LA. He like before I get him to give an introduction about himself. I just want to give like a really quick introduction cuz we have been talking like it's all dude since like Father released. I think since then it's about a year now. Man, almost like our anniversary of our friendship is coming up. No, it's like so Alex and I got connected over social media, and I think like you messaged me when you heard Father. I think there was through an ad or something like that, and you heard it and you messaged me. And what happened is that after that, I started to connect with him because we started talking about music, and we found out that we both have like such a similar taste of and such interest about music, like a similar singer, bands, and stuff. And it clicks so fast. Like like the moment when you know that you click with somebody. That was my moment. And not only that, one thing that I really want to say, this is the guy who's working his ass off. Like he's not only running with one project. Every time I talk with this dude, he's like, "Oh man, I'm doing this. Oh man, I'm doing that." It's like he's always busy, and I love this. I love this grind because it's really awesome to see, and it's awesome to see somebody doing that, and it's also kind of influenced me at the same time too. It's like, you know what, dude, I can do this as well. Let's freaking keep on grinding. Let's keep on doing that. So I have been to his interview. Like he has his own podcast and stuff. We're gonna go into that pretty quick here. He will let us know what goes on. We will visit those things. But we have been in other each other's interview and stuff multiple time, and I'm really glad that today we get to do this. And I did not plan this, and I did not realize that it's been a year since we started talking. Man, this is just awesome, bro. So officially, man, I welcome you to my live stream that I do every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And thanks to you for allowing me to play your song on my last week's stream and share some of your music with my fans. So we're gonna go into those and stuff. But before I kick this off, I just wanted to give this really short introduction from my end, how I feel about this dude. He is an awesome rocker. That's all I can say. And so, Alex, not gonna take the spotlight from you, bro. You go ahead, give us a short. I guess not short. Whatever. Just give us an introduction of yourself.
For sure. For one, thank you so much for the introduction. You're too kind to me. Way too kind. Yeah, it has been about a year now. That is absolutely crazy. It has almost been a year since we started talking, and time flies. Time flies way too fast. But yeah, my name is Alex, also known as Faidless. That is my solo project that combines rock and electronic music and all kinds of cool influences that I have. And it's been around for about 2 years now, but I've been producing music and learning how to market and all this stuff learning how to market for about 5 years now. But I've been making music since I was 16 and really got into it seriously when I was 18. So I'm going on, professionally about 13 years now, 12 years, 13 years. It's a long time. In that meantime, I've done a lot of different projects. I've done a lot of EDM stuff. I've done alternative stuff. I've done hard rock stuff. I've done like I got a secret project that I'm not talking about right now, but well, two secret projects, but one of them is actually lo-fi hip hop. So I'm doing all kinds of music right now, and like you said, it's a grind, and it's awesome to see people like Zayd himself out here just doing it on their own. I think it's the best time ever to be a musician. All it takes is the willingness to learn and have that artistic talent in you to make some raw, awesome music. And I think we're seeing so much creative music coming out right now. It's really inspiring.
Right, man. No, I totally agree with you. It's the best time to be a solo artist and not relying on, like we talked about this as well in our last interview that you did. And so let's talk about a little bit what's going on with everything, like because you have been just grinding, man. Like every time, like you just drop a bomb on me today. It's like, oh, I'm working on like a secret project. I couldn't tell you. I'm like, dude, come on, seriously, you couldn't tell me? Tell me, just tell me now.
Oh, okay. I see. So yeah, so I got Faidless. That's my solo thing. That's my baby. Okay. And I got a new release coming out next Friday actually for that, which I'm really stoked about, but we can talk about that in a little bit.
You need to.
So in December, I was asked to be the singer for a band called Dirty Machine. It's a Los Angeles-based band with I've known for a while. I've seen them when I went to different shows like Puddle of Mud or Saliva. They were always opening, and so I've always liked this band, and I've been following them for a while. And in December, there was a contest being held by Sumerian Records called it's that American Idol style show, but for rock music. What's it called?
The no cover.
Back No Cover. And they were gonna get on that show, and they had their audition already booked or whatever, but they didn't have a singer. So they asked me if I wanted to be the singer for the band for the competition. And while it didn't end up working out because one of the guys is in Kansas City, and the other guy had to like fly out for work, so there wasn't much time to actually rehearse. We got one rehearsal in, but we decided that it wasn't a good idea to do the audition because there just wasn't enough rehearsal time, and we didn't want to look bad in front of the judges. Obviously, we had never played together, and I think it's been a while since they rehearsed as well because of the pandemic. So we decided to not do that, but I just ended up staying in the band, and we've written an EP that's currently in the recording and mixing phase. So that's going to come out at some point this year, which I'm really happy about. It's really good stuff. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, so that's one of the things I'm doing besides Fadeless. And I've been working on a lot of remixes for other artists as well. I got a remix coming out in April. I have not announced that yet, so this is the first time anyone knows that. I'm dropping that right here now. And I'm moving more into an electronic direction with Fadeless, away from not away from rock and metal. It's still going to be aggressive music, but just a lot more electronic influenced. It's something that I've been into since I was a kid. I remember picking up Discovery by Daft Punk, and I was just being blown away. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. So, and that's actually what got me into production, is wanting to learn how to produce music like Justice and Daft Punk and that kind of French house type of sound. So I'm moving more into an electronic direction. Still going to have, rock influences. Some of the stuff will be remixes, some instrumental, some will feature other singers completely. Some I'll still be singing on. So I'm excited.
So is that this news about Dirty Machine? Is just exclusive? You just dropped this bomb here? This whole news?
No, that one I actually had talked about on my podcast back in January. I want to say I had to, because it's a new metal group, so they have a rapper, and then I'm the clean vocalist, kind of like Linkin Park style, like dual vocal thing. And yeah, he's been grinding it out with the band. They've been together for a while now, and their original singer had left the band, so they wanted someone to replace them with clean vocals, because he has more of like this gritty rap thing going on. And so it's a really good contrast. It's a really good contrast.
Dude, this is a huge huge news. Like I just looked it up. I never checked their music before, but I'm just quickly taking a peek here. So they are signed with the Zombie Shark record. Is that the are this
They are currently independent, so that was the deal that they had for a while. I know they've toured with ICP before I was in the band. And yeah, I think my favorite song from them has to be The Dirty Ones. It features Fonzilla from Attila, and it's a really cool song. So if you're gonna check it out, that's my personal favorite. But we have some really cool stuff coming up together. So
yeah, man. This is really exciting, man. I cannot see. This is what I talked about. You're freaking grinding it, man. Like you're grinding it hard. You're not only doing only one project, you're in multiple project, and it's good, very good to see that because sometimes I question myself when I'm like working like because right now I am running with like almost four different projects, and my brain is just split into like four different parts, and and hearing you, man, it makes me more feel more confident that I can do it. It's not like it has to be one thing. I can just keep on grinding, and I think the grind is the right word for this. And you just have to, being an independent musician, we just have to keep this up. Like there's no time for us to rest.
I
So
agree. I mean, there's so many opportunities right now that you can just take advantage of. There's no more middleman. You don't need a label. You don't need anything. All you need is the talent and the knowledge. And if you have those things, then you can start to and the work ethic. It's just be honest, like you said, it's a hustle, it's a grind, and if you're willing to dedicate the hours to it, I think you can make it work.
okay. So question for you here. So this is right now my life. What going on in my life? If I don't have any weekend anymore, I don't have any weekdays anymore. Every day feels like the same day. Do you feel the same thing?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, there. I mean, I try to take at least 2 days off a week. I believe in work smart, not work hard. I remember I used to work on music 10, 11, 12 hours a day to the point where sometimes I would have panic attacks, and I decided it's probably better for myself to just chill out a bit. So I give myself a schedule, like it's working a normal job, and but it's like you said, it's like one day just blends into the next, you know.
Yeah, man. Like to me, like I'm fighting this every day. Like I actually got so exhausted. I decided the next week I'm not doing any streaming. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna take a break. Not even come into this room. I'm just gonna leave like this room alone. Not even gonna. I feel like I'm living in this room like 20 hours out of 24 hours every day almost. I just like have a 4 hour of sleep and that's all. It's like almost feels like that at this point. So it's yeah, no, I totally it is a grind, and and I guess self care is the best thing. You have to make sure you're taking care of yourself, especially when you are going hard this much. That's for sure. I
Yeah,
agree with you.
definitely.
Yeah. One of my fans just Austin said, "Love the music of Faidless."
Thank you, Austin. You're awesome for checking it out. I really appreciate that, man.
So what we will do, so we are today like you. I totally respect your time. We're gonna be like gonna try to wrap everything up in an hour and cover everything up in an hour for you. Make sure that I give some time back to you so that you can relax or get back to grind again. So what we will do, we will start with checking out with. We will talk more about music and stuff. That's for sure. We will go into more in depth and kind of like a core of your journey, like how did you start, because there's so many musicians out there ask this question every day, that how do you start? And I have shared my story 10,000 times already. I don't want to tell my story again and again. I want to hear from your story, like how you started from the scratch and how do you build up to this level where you're at as of today. You know what I mean? So we will get into that, but first what we will do, we will first jump into one of your like out of all of your project that you have done, a song that you will recommend us to kind of watch it right now and listen to it right now.
Ooh. Okay. So I think my favorite from Fadeless so far has to be my personal favorite is Skin. I like Skin, and I also like the Drowning Redux. Those are my two favorites. Drowning Redux is a little shorter, so it's up to you. But one of those two I'd say are my personal favorites.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna pull up my Spotify and we're gonna play it on Spotify, because if I try to play it on YouTube, it's gonna take away all of my speed. Oh, come on, Spotify, don't do this to me. Man, it's so weird, man. Like, other days, like last two stream, everything was good. Today, for some reason, all of a sudden, this thing just got wonky on me. It's just like, come on, like, seriously, not today. Like, come on. Let's see. Man, it's just thinking. It's just thinking itself. It's just like loading. My screen feels like as moving like a snail. Literally, that's what it feels like.
I feel that whenever you need something to work correctly, it just doesn't want to. It's technology for you.
No, it doesn't. For sure. So, which one we're checking again? You said Skin or
Skin is cool. I like Skin personally, so it's probably my favorite from all the songs so far.
Okay. We will go with Skin if my screen loads properly. Oh, come on.
How's everything on your end?
On my end, man, as I said, I am kind of getting stretched in 5 different ways at this moment, which I don't complain, to be honest. And I am running with, like, my own project is going right still. My solo project is keep on firing. I am doing few collaboration project, and then I am also joined another, like, a kind of like I started a second project on the side, kind of like almost like a band project. That's going on at this moment. And then on top of that, I'm gonna say that kind of in the later in the stream here, because we have been talking about this for a while.
Sounds good. I mean, is any music?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do. I definitely do.
We've been talking about for a while, so I'm honestly, man, I'm really hyped about it, and I really want to jump into it. So let's check out Skin, guys. So this is Skin by Faidless. Hopefully it plays here. Come on, play. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed here.
Got mine too. Let's do it.
Oh boy. There you go. Oh no, it paused. Oh, come on. It's going. Good.
All right, cool.
Show us, think this out, and 30 minds already to go. Tight knots. I'ma shake the tree from the roots. Break up the fruits. Rip it up out the ground. Find out what's going down, 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 down.
So that was Skin by Faidless, guy. Oh, don't play this song. Oh my god. Yo, hold on. It was like automatically, dude. It was playing like a Bring Me the Horizon song, and I was like, "Don't play it. I'm just gonna get copyright strike." It's automatically started playing it. I'm like, "Don't." Anyways, guys. So that was Skin by Faidless. Like, this is an awesome tune. This is an awesome tune. What's the like the story behind it? Like, what when you wrote this? What was the story behind it?
I feel like a lot of the stuff I write, I try to be discreet about it and I try to be vague about it because usually I'm not one to write lyrics that are like very obvious. I mean, I've done it. There's songs like Walk Away or You and I that I've done in the past where they're more obvious, but the more I grew with the project, the more I realized I like being more discreet. But the song is pretty much about having a toxic relationship with someone where you're not good for each other, but the sex is great. So you keep coming back to each other and it's just not meant to be. And you're just dragging each other down.
Nice. Okay. Alex said this is already amazing. Then
Oh, thank you.
Destiny said that was awesome. I am a fan. With some rock sign, tongues out.
That means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, it's an awesome song, man. I love that. I love the breakdowns in there. Like it's really had that, your head just keep on going. Like you just automatically get that motion going. You don't even have to force yourself to do it. You know what I mean? Like I just love that. I love that vibe. So before we listen to this one, but before I do that, guys, make sure that you follow Alex, I guess, on his social media on Faidless. As you can, I'm just going to share my screen here again. As you can see on YouTube here, make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do that. He has a bunch of songs in there, as you can see on the list here. There's a bunch of them. So go ahead, listen to them, check them out. They're available on every social platform, right? Every streaming platform, right?
Yep. Sorry, I was turning my heater on. Yes, they are available everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Deezer, wherever you find music, you can find Faidless.
Yeah, make sure you do that. And Alex, how everybody will be able to follow you on social? What's your...
Absolutely. And feel free to message me. I like talking to fans. I like talking to the people that like the music, and I just like talking to people in general. So feel free to follow me, message me, whatever you guys want to do. And it'd be my absolute honor to have you guys be part of the family.
I just screen shared the Instagram page. Make sure you guys check it out. It's Faidless. No fancy stuff going on. Straight up Faidless. Just search it. This is the guy you will find. Go and follow him. Make sure you follow him and support his music. Make sure you do that. So before we got into this music, checking out this song, we were talking about how you started this journey, how everything got started from the scratch. If you have to kind of like summarize the journey, how you kind of came to realize that you want to do this professionally, and how you kind of got to where you are today.
So, okay. That's a good one. So I actually was born into a family that was already in the music business. My godmother is a singer. My dad and my mom, they managed said godmother, and that's how we made a living for many, many, many years. We lived in Germany, and we toured all over Europe. She did mostly like rhythm and blues, and then later in her career she did straight blues. She also did jazz music. And so while those things specifically didn't like reach chart level or anything, she did back in the 80s. She actually did have a few Billboard hits with disco music. But
Nice.
during that time of my life, while we were in Germany, it was all about making a living touring, you know, and it was awesome. You know, I got to experience a lot of the road, and funny enough, that's not what made me want to be a musician, but I had a lot of background knowledge already of how things work because of that. And when I was about, I want to say 14 or 15, we had just moved to America. My dad is American. He's from Arkansas. My mom's German. And I had a lot of adjustment issues because the culture was so different. And I grew up in Germany. So it's very different adjusting to American culture, even though I spoke the language because my dad doesn't speak German. So I learned English growing up. And what ended up happening is that, like a lot of people that don't end up fitting in right away, I found heavier music that I could relate to. Like I remember Linkin Park was a big one. I found Breaking Benjamin through WWE video games. And I just remember playing the hinges off of Slipknot's Volume 3, Marilyn Manson's Best Of album, and Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin. And I felt like I could relate to them because I don't know, it felt like whatever they were singing about, I was feeling it. You know, I felt so outcasted here. And it took me about a year or two to really be able to adjust to the culture and start to find, you know, friends to hang out with. And at that point, I just absolutely fell in love with that kind of, you know, hard rock music. And I decided that that is what I wanted to do with my life. And, you know, I didn't end up graduating high school. And at that point, that was like, at that point, I was like, okay, I really need to do something. You know, I didn't graduate high school. I have to make something work. And I went all in with the music.
Nice. Dude, I didn't know that you speak German.
Yeah, ich spreche Deutsch.
Have no clue, man, even if you swear at me.
I could have just said whatever. It's like, you know, just made up a bunch of sounds.
It's really cool, man. Like it's really cool to know that. So here's the thing. Like, do you have a dream of playing in the Rock am Ring in Germany?
Oh, absolutely. That would be, I mean, just like, you know, either Wacken or Rock am Ring or any of those kind of huge festivals. Even like, I know Download isn't in Germany, but I would love to play Download or Hellfest. That would be, any of those huge European festivals would just be absolutely massive for me.
Those are massive, man. European festivals are crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. It's like, just look at it and it's like, okay, I guess it's Coachella, but it's better than Coachella. It's way better than Coachella, but it's good. No, the reason I'm asking this because personally,
in my opinion, I agree. Yeah, for sure.
The reason I'm asking about, especially with Rock am Ring, because I do like that. What actually kind of got me hyped up, kind of pushed me, like watching those festivals, and especially Rock am Ring, because I think I saw Linkin Park on that festival when they first came out, and they were like playing their show, and that kind of got hyped. Like that was my first time I got introduced to European festival, and when I got introduced to it, I was like, holy cow. If I become a musician one day, this is where I want to be. This is gonna be the goal. If I get it, then I will be like, okay, I got it. It happened.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy that we actually started with this like very similar influence.
Yeah, like it's because we like Breaking Benjamin, Linkin Park. Like,
Is my internet breaking up?
Is it breaking up on your end? Or you're asking me if
yeah, I think it's good.
It's good now. Okay. Yeah,
I'm asking you if it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I think maybe my voice is getting to you. Might be a little bit delayed there, a little bit.
Okay. It seems like it's back to normal.
Yeah, man. It's internet. Just blame it on internet. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
we're the slave of internet. I was saying that on my last stream. It's like we're the slave of internet. Like if it decided to break down on us, it will break down. If it's gonna work on us, it will work. We cannot do anything about it. So Destiny messaged and said that, can I show the Instagram page one more time? I can. Just give me a second here. Here you go, Destiny. Just make sure you follow it. The link. This is the profile picture that you're looking for. Dude, this is a really cool art. So you do all of your art yourself, right? Or do you have somebody doing it for you?
No, I do everything myself. I've been messing with Photoshop for a while, and then now I use a combination of different software to kind of get this retro looking vibe that I've been going for the last maybe, I don't know, year now.
Right. Okay. No, that it looks pretty cool. I saw your last picture that you posted. I'm like, dang, that looks pretty good. Destiny, if you're still
Thank
there,
you.
um, this is the Instagram. Make sure you follow Alex there. It's called Faidless. Make sure you do that. Um, and also on the Instagram page, there is a link tree website as well too. Will take you to. You have merchandise, correct, Alex? If I'm wrong.
I do. Yeah, there's a T-shirt available on there, and you can actually get. I had to think about that for a second, and you can actually get the debut album, Reflection of Two, has 10 songs on it. You can download for completely free. There's a link for that as well, and you can pre-save my new single coming out next Friday.
Okay. All right. So Destiny says that she got it. So that's cool. Make sure you guys follow him. All right. So new single, dude. You need to tell me what's going on. What's the song name? Can we get an exclusive? Like, I promise you, on Friday on my stream, I will play it. I promise you, I will check this out live. But
Okay, I will send you a copy of it as soon as this is over. So if you want to play it, that's totally cool.
okay, man. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I would love to do that. It will be awesome.
Absolutely.
So it's coming out on Friday, available on every platform then?
Yeah, not this Friday, the 26th. So next Friday.
26th. Okay,
The
26th.
26th. And it's the first song that so Fadeless, I started in 2018, and I kind of made it I included the people that were around me at the time to kind of make it a band. Although it was a solo project, I surrounded myself with people to kind of make it a band. And when the pandemic hit and we all kind of split apart, everyone's doing their own thing, I decided, image wise as well as musically, I'm just going to go completely solo with it. And so this is my first release as Fadeless, with 100% just me. And I'm really excited. It is going in a more electronic direction, but it still retains a lot of the elements of Fadeless that you're used to.
Right. Nope. That is a good thing, man. I'm really happy that you are you are changing your style up. You're not sticking to one set of style. That is a huge thing. And being a singer songwriter, it's very very crucial for us, because if we keep on writing the same thing, there will be a time when we are going to get frustrated. We won't have any passion for writing anything anymore.
I agree. I don't know how AC/DC does it. I have no idea, man. That would drive me nuts.
I know. Same chord, what, AGCD, I believe, is that? Something like
That's all
that.
they play is AC/DC.
Yeah, it's, man, don't, the songs are good. They're like, when you listen back to the older song, don't want to get into too much, but all I'm saying is that they all sound the same.
Totally. I enjoy AC/DC as much as the next guy, but they definitely haven't changed their sound in like what, 40, 50 years.
Right, true. And
It's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, and honestly, taking a risk is very important. And I feel like, for an example, like Linkin Park took such a big risk, like album from one album to another album. There's always something new going on. Even if you listen to Breaking Benjamin is not doing what they did on their first album versus what the last album. They entirely change it up. Maybe they're kind of keeping that kind of the core vibe to it, but still they're kind of moving forward with their sound. They don't sound the same anymore.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I think it's really important for artists to be true to themselves. And I think a lot of people, they don't understand that like, Bring Me to Horizon is a great example where they sound completely different now. And it's like, if people say they're selling out, but honestly, they're taking a risk. Their whole fan base loves them for heavier stuff. If new people don't enjoy the new music, they've lost all their business. It's a very risky move to change your sound. So it's not selling out. It's taking a huge risk.
Yeah, like Bring Me the Horizon's this latest album, like all this collaboration that they did, it's just like mind blowing. With Baby Metal,
Absolutely.
then I think that was with Youngblood, and then which one was that song that they did with the song called One by One? I forgot who they did it
Oh, I
with.
absolutely love that one.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorites on the album.
dude.
So good.
Same for me, man. Like that song has like such a good flavor to it. It's like,
Yep.
but the one thing that I really loved about it is that they are actually sharing the platform. They are just not saying that, hey, we made it, we're gonna keep it to ourselves. They're expanding, and I feel like this year, tell me if I'm wrong, I'm kind of seeing this a little bit more this year, is that there is a bit of a shift of sharing platform, like especially between like a musician with a TikToker or a musician with the Instagrammer. Like there is some kind of collaboration going on. I want to know what's your take on it, because it's recently Papa Roach did one, Bring Me the Horizon did also one. So want to know what's your take on it? Like how do you see it?
I think it's beautiful. I feel like people in electronic music and hip hop have been doing this forever, to be exposed to each other's fan bases and to grow together. And I feel like in rock and metal, we're definitely a bit behind. But like you're saying, I see it more and more happening, and I think it's awesome. And also, myself, I'm getting into that arena. You know, collaborating with a lot of other people. Like right now, I guess I can talk about it. I'm working with a collaboration for a new Faidless song with Never Tell, which is an awesome band from Florida. I'm really excited about, and hopefully we can work together on something. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I just think collaboration is the future. You know, I mean, if you have a base to speak to, why not lift up other artists that you love and that you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I totally agree with you. And speaking of collaboration, as you're bringing it up, so recently Alex has reached out to me asking me if I would be interested into doing a remix of Father. And honestly, man, the moment you asked me, my answer was yes right away. I couldn't even stop myself. Yes, we still have to figure out the logistics and stuff. How are we going to do this and what kind of things you need, what I have to provide you, or like how it's going to work out. We still have to figure out, but I'm really excited for it. That's all I can say. Definitely, I'm looking forward to get connected about it, talk about it more, and kind of get things going. I would love to hear what kind of remix you make with Father. Like I'm really interested to hear it. I'm really interested.
I am super stoked to be able to start working on it once we figure everything out. But I think it's definitely something that it's going to be a new twist to the song, and I think that's the cool thing, right? Like people that love the original, awesome. People that like this, maybe like both. Who knows? And I think that's the fun part, you know, about having other artists put their twist to a song.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I'm really glad. I'm really thankful that you did reach out to me and you asked me if I would be interested, man. That shows a lot of you, man. I'm really glad that we're friends and we are connected with each other and we are like supporting each other as a musician. That's a huge thing in a music world. Everything is so difficult now. It's very that musicians has to be united, and I'm really glad.
Absolutely.
I'm really glad that we have that relation there. So I'm really hyped about it. So guys, if you're guys who are watching right now, this is the first time you're hearing this. So I'm really hyped. This is another thing I'm just putting on my hat right now, and this is we're gonna work on it slowly to get this done. So it will happen.
Hell yeah.
It will happen for sure, man. Yeah, let's connect about that. Let's get those details figured out, and then we'll fire things up. So
I'm excited, man. Better.
Yeah, man, me too. So we're gonna check out a second song here. What song should we check out?
Ooh, okay. Second song. Let's go with Drowning, but the Redux version. It's parentheses Redux.
Oh, Redux. Yeah, I see that. It's an audio video. Hey.
Yeah, we have a video for it.
Do you have a video for it? Like for the Redux version?
Yeah, we have a music video for it. Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on, I'm gonna go back into the list here really quick. Let's see. Drowning Redux. Okay, I see it. Oh, I saw this one before. Okay, I know which one is that. Okay, screen share, and here we go. It's just loading on me.
No problem.
I try to leave I try to run from thoughts within, 'cause in this world that I made, I wish that I could fade from the past that keeps me awake, becoming more than I can take. I don't want my life to end, I just want to begin again. I just want to begin again. I am drowning within my soul. I'm caught up in the echo. I'm begging you to let go. I am drowning. I'm sinking slow. I'm caught up in the echo. I'm begging you to let go, let go. So many lies that I've lived, too many things that I did, getting buried beneath my dirt. I can't count all those I've hurt. Before I start to fall apart, I want to run back to the start, destroy the person that I've been. I just want to begin again. I just want to begin again. I am drowning within my soul. I'm caught up in the echo. I'm begging you to let go. I am drowning. I'm sinking slow. I'm caught up in the echo. I'm begging you to let go, let go. I try to live where I've been. I try to run from thoughts within. No matter how, I'll find my way. Make it through the darkness, walk through the flames. I will not give in, and I will not give up. I'll race who I've been, 'cause this has got to stop. I am drowning within my soul. I'm caught up in the echo. I'm begging you to let go. I am drowning. I'm sinking slow. I'm caught up in the echo. I'm begging you to let go, let go.
And that was Drowning by Faidless, guys. And look at that on the screen. There is an interview that I had with Alex a long time ago. It's just popping up on the side. I'm like, oh, that's a quick coincidence there. we'll jump into this interview thing shortly here. But this is a really awesome song. So what is the story behind like putting Drowning and then Redux? Like, what's the catch behind it?
So a lot of the songs actually, well, specifically the first EP. So the first EP, the songs on it were Walk Away and Drowning, Until I Break, Burn So Slow, and You and I. And all of those songs are actually from a previous project I had. And they were not written originally for Faidless, but I ended up using them because I like the songs. And some of them were already released before I took them down, but they were pre-released. And when I was doing Drowning, I realized that I had an idea that I wanted to redo some of the songs. I even made a Walk Away Redux, which I never ended up releasing. I made it. Yeah, I might release it in the future, but I just wanted to give a new twist. I felt like musically, I just wanted to go in a different direction than I did originally.
Right. So you have like a different ideas that popped up when you were kind of working back on it. Hey.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot, man. Like I personally have written song for bands that I have it in my computer and it just sits there, and I'm like, maybe one day I will get back into it again and release it under my my project. Like I've said that 10 times to myself, 1,000 times to myself already. I haven't done it. And projects comes
That's
and go.
funny. Yeah, I can totally relate to that.
Yeah, projects comes and go, and you just. And I guess it's in a way it is painful that projects come and go, but I'm pretty sure you feel the same way. Because I feel it at least. Like all those projects that failed, it taught me something. Like that's how I.
Oh,
I see
absolutely. Yeah. Like every time, if you there's no losing. You either win or you learn. There's no failing.
it. Right, and whatever mistake you made, you learn it. If you don't learn it and you made that mistake again, then yeah, you need to ask yourself the question.
Yeah, you failed that time, but but if you learn something, you did well.
So in that music video, like that cool the art stuff that you guys did, did you do it, or like did you have somebody to kind of like come in and kind of like do it for you?
Yeah, at the time I wanted to kind of set the band apart from anyone else, and I'm a huge fan of video games. I love Borderlands, and I love the kind of cell shaded art that game uses. And I had thought about like, what if we look cell shaded? And I found a makeup tutorial online of this amazing artist. She did an Archer cell shaded makeup tutorial. And I ended up reaching out to her, and she actually lived in Los Angeles. So I had her come down for the set, and it took 45 minutes per person, but she did makeup on all of us. And the evolution of that, because it was kind of hard to keep going that direction, because obviously it's not like I have this woman with me wherever I go to keep painting us, right? Every time I post or whatever. So the evolution of that is kind of what I'm doing now. When you look at my my upcoming posts, they look a bit more animated, like the one I just posted, where it's me, but it's animated and then heavily edited. And that was, I think, the best way for me to keep that image up and keep it going. So a lot of the posts you'll be seeing from here on out is we'll have a more animated look to it, like my last post did on Instagram. And I'm trying to figure out a way to do it with videos as well. That's a bit more complicated.
Okay, well, that's really awesome. So is there like we definitely talked about this before, about like having influences from animes and stuff. Is there any kind of song that you have written recently, or if this new song that coming out this 26th, is it kind of gonna have some anime vibe to it or anything like that?
Well, I'm a huge anime fan, man. I've been watching anime since I was like 4 or 5 years old. And still to this day, I can't wait to get on a new season of Dr. Stone, actually. But the video coming out on next Friday, whenever, the 26th. It is animated. It is an animated video. But it's done by myself, so it's a bit different. I use a lot of software to make things look a certain way now, and while I do want to keep going in that direction, it's definitely a bit harder by myself. But yeah, I do want to get more into an anime style direction, more animated influenced direction, if that makes sense.
Oh, that totally makes sense, and it's really cool that you are doing it all by yourself. That's a huge thing, man, because you're writing music at the same time you're learning all this thing, and then you're doing it. It takes lots of patience, that's for sure.
Tell me about it.
I know. Sometimes I lose patience, man, and then
yeah, you just want to flip a table. Sometimes it happens.
So let's talk about that interview. So you have done this an interview series that you started. Just gonna quickly share this screen here. I'm gonna show people what I'm talking about. So what's going on with this whole series here, where you are at, and are you still doing it, or like what's the schedule look like right now?
Okay, so yeah, you were actually my first guest on the podcast, which I'm so happy about. And that was my first time ever doing a podcast, so I had to learn about the equipment and all this stuff. So I did a few episodes, and I realized that I needed to change some things. So I took a hiatus from it to kind of upgrade my camera, which I'm using right now. I bought a mic at some point, and the last thing, I'm updating my internet connection. I'm getting a different like Ethernet adapter thing for my laptop. And then I'll be back to doing interviews. So right now it's on hiatus, but the next interview I'm going to have is with an artist called Carly Storms, which I am working on. I just did a remix for, and that will be out in April. And that's going to be my first interview back. But yes, it is coming. I've had some cool guests on there, like Kevin, who is in a band called Weapons of Anew, which I don't know if you've heard of. They had some radio success recently, as well as Billboard success, and the band I'm in. So he's in multiple projects, and I had him on, and that was a really fun one. I had my good friend Shane on, who is my guitar player, but as well plays for Vigil of War. I had you on, obviously, which was awesome, and hopefully we can get you on there again soon. So I had a bunch of cool bands on there already and artists, and I'm excited to get back to it. But yeah, I took a hiatus so I could upgrade my gear and kind of learn the OBS thing. I want to get onto Twitch and all that stuff. So
Yeah, no, definitely, man. It's a good thing that you're taking that step back and kind of upgrading yourself. It's very crucial, especially the game is changing. That's the truth. The game is changing very fast. Honestly, this pandemic has taught us something. Like, it's taught us that, you don't need to be out on the stage all the time. You can be in front of your fan base just this way, and there are multiple ways you can do this by like spending a little bit of an amount of money, and then you can just get your setup ready and then go for it and make it your life.
Absolutely. I think it's such a great way to communicate with fans. It's almost like they're in the room with you, and I think it's so much more personal playing shows, but obviously there's a disconnect, because you're on the stage and there, the audience is further back and they can't communicate as well. But I feel like this medium here is great. And I love that I see bigger artists like Mike Shinoda and stuff doing this. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, because Mike Shinoda does like every, I think 3 days a week or 4 days a week, and he does like makes music, and he all of a sudden he ended up doing something like producing song for others. Man, I tried to get in so hard, but competition is so high.
It's high. It is very high. It is random, but what do you feel about NFTs? Have you looked into that yet?
Good thing you do for bring this up, because I was telling one of my friends today, I'm like, man, I should put my songs into NFTs. Maybe it's gonna worth something in 10 years.
Yeah, who knows, man? You never know.
I don't know, man.
We were talking about Mike Shinoda, and I realized he just did some NFT stuff, and
you were gonna say something?
I thought my internet connection broke up a little bit, so like it kind of lagged. Yeah, I was saying, like, like people like Mike Shinoda and Illmind, and I don't know, I know Deadmau5 is doing some NFT stuff right now, and Kings of Leon is doing the first NFT album. I feel like there's a lot of potential there. I feel like, I really do feel like it could be the future. I know a lot of people saying definitely is. I feel like it can be. Who knows?
It can be, man. Things are changing. Like, lots of people say lots of different things about Bitcoin. Bitcoin became the next big thing. Like, it's and to be honest, I feel like that virtual thing, everything is getting so virtual. Like, here's the thing. Like, when I think about what's happening during this COVID, like how we are like streaming and all doing all this kind of stuff, these are the kind of things was shown in like older movies. I'm talking about all the sci-fi movies. They had those kind of things in there. Like, like people playing music. Like, even I was watching some videos from the what is the award show that just happened recently? Music award show. The Grammy in the
Grammys.
Yeah, and the Grammys, like, Lady Gaga performed and like multiple people performed, and the way it was done, I saw the videos and I'm like, this is literally look like something from like what is that movie that got recreated recently, the one that shoot, man, I need to look this up. I really need to look this up.
Ghost in the Shell.
That's one good reference, Ghost in the Shell. But there's also a really old movie. The guy who played Han Solo, what's his name?
Uh, uh,
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Right. Harrison Ford had a movie, and which movie was that? I'm gonna find this out here. Hold on. I'm gonna find this out. It's an old sci-fi movie, man. I tried to remember here.
Old sci-fi movie.
It got also remaked. Got remade.
I think.
Oh my god, come on.
Huh. I'm
Like-
drawing a blank on that one.
I-
I'm pretty sure I'll know it once you find it.
Blade Runner,
Blade Runner, of course.
right?
Gotcha.
Like if you think of if you think about Blade Runner, like all those things were there, like virtual, like people are performing virtual stuff going on. Like when you think about now, it's kind of feel like that. Okay, no, what we've visioned is happening. It's the weirdest.
Yep.
Sometimes I think about it, and I'm like, holy cow, we have came so far. What we imagined, it came to life. So, yeah, man. To answer your question about the NFT, I feel like there's no doubt it can happen.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no
For sure.
doubt. There's no doubt about it. And some of the prices are, man, crazy, man. Like I think there was a one NBA video got sold for 500 million or something like that.
That's insane. I didn't know about that one.
Like
That is crazy.
I think it was Gary Vee was talking about it, or somebody was talking about it, and also it showed up on my feed, and I'm like, what? Okay. I guess okay. I guess one day it will value something.
500 million.
Well, you know what? It's time for
Yeah, I mean, it's all about creating a cool experience, like one idea I had is like maybe like do an album that's only released as an NFT, it won't be released anywhere else, only to the winner of the NFT, kind of like Wu-Tang did with that vinyl, and they got like 3 million for it. Obviously it's Wu-Tang Clan, so of course there's a large fan base and
right.
collectors wanting that album, but you can make it maybe NFT exclusive, or maybe something that's like, hey, if you win this auction, you get, and you own the NFT in your digital wallet, you get into all my concerts for free or something. Like, who knows, and then they can auction that off as you grow as an artist. I don't know.
You never know. So viewers, if you're watching me and Faidless, just throwing it out there, just watch us, okay? Yeah. Make sure if we do go in the market, make sure you buy our NFTs, okay? You never know. It's gonna be value something. You never know. Just saying. Don't think. Yeah. Just saying. Oh man, no, it's awesome. No NFT.
You never know.
You never know. That's true. You never know what it's going. Man, that NBA video that I'm referring to, that video actually pretty old video. It's not even like latest video. It's like I kind of forgot. I think it was Shake was there or something. Like I have to look it up again, but there was something about it. It was like a historical moment of in the NBA, like some historical game, some big game or something like that. And anywho, so that's NFT for us, I guess. So you as all the projects are going for yourself right now, you are keeping yourself really busy. How do you manage your time? Like, you do have a personal life as well. How do you keep the balance? Like, what are you doing to make sure that your music life is happy, and then at the same time when you're out of it, your personal life is happy as well too?
I think that's something a lot of people don't talk about, and I think they need to talk about it more. I feel like we're in such a hustle and grind culture that people get lost in it. And I know I used to be, where people are prioritizing hustle over rest and over sleep and over taking care of themselves. And I feel like you can't hustle and grind if you're not rested, because your work is going to suck. Let's just be honest. You're going to half-ass everything, because how can you put your all into it if you don't have your all to give? So for myself, I'm fortunate enough to have an awesome girlfriend who is also an artist and a creative person. And so she understands my hustle. She understands, whatever I need to do whenever I do it. She's totally cool with it. And I think that is a big one. If you do have a partner, that you have someone that understands your line of work and understands that there are, you don't clock in and clock out. You just go,
Right.
and so that's definitely a big one. And besides that, at some point I just set hours for myself where I start working on a song. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this for 2 hours, and after that, I quit. And sometimes after 2 hours, I don't want to because I'm so in it. I just have to force myself off of it. And I would say it keeps me excited to get back to it because I force myself away from it, but it also keeps me from burning out. So I think just setting really like strict guidelines for yourself, much like when you're working out or whatever it is, set strict guidelines and stick to them. And I know as artists, we always want to keep going, but sometimes, just kick back and watch a movie or play a game or something and just recharge those batteries.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally agree with you. It's very, very important that your partner understands what are you doing, because
Definitely.
there's actually, like honestly, I'm also really lucky that I have a partner who understands what I'm doing, because there are times when she will ask me to, hey, let's go for a movie or let's go for supper, and I'm like, I cannot, because I am too much into this and I need to focus on it. And like it's such a big thing that she understands, and she supports me every day. Like she will know what I'm working on, and she's the first person who listens to all of my music even before it goes to studio. Like I'm pretty sure you do the same thing too.
Of course, yeah.
Like
100%.
it goes to her and she listens to it. She gives me, dude, here's the thing too. Like she also edit my lyrics as well too. Sometimes she will tell me that, hey, I didn't like this part of the lyrics, why don't you, she will give me a reference saying that, hey, try something this. She won't tell me to use it. She will just say, hey, just look at it, and it tries out. For an example, here's a fun fact. Like the second verse of the song is actually Father is actually written by her. It wasn't me. So it was actually by her. So it was the most interesting thing. It was we made it together almost. It felt
That's
like
awesome.
I know, yeah. Like that part, like second verse, she wrote it because I was stuck. I was spinning there for weeks, and finally she came in. She's like, "Let me take a look at it," because she's actually a little bit of poetic person. She writes poets and stuff. So for her, it's almost like a poem when she's reading it. So she just sat down and she just wrote it, and she's way better writer than I am, to be honest. So I'm glad, man, that you have somebody like that too.
That's awesome, dude. I'm really happy that you have that.
Yeah, me too, man. I feel like there's a little bit of a lag between our conversation. I should wait every time I say something.
A little bit. There's a little. Yeah, I feel that it's the internet.
Yeah, blame it on that. But yeah, man, it's really awesome that you're keeping that balance. It's very important. I personally feel that too. Is that very important to keep that rather than burning out. So guys, you guys are grinding as well. Make sure you take break. You think about others as well, like your family members, your friends, and your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is. Just think about them as well too, and spend some time with them too. And make sure that when you time to grind, you grind, but when it's time to say no and take a break, take a break. Don't, as Alex just said, it's very important. You have to time yourself and push yourself. It's very important. Did everything went through properly?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I heard everything.
I'm like seeing you nodding. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm still talking on that side.
That's amazing. I love that.
It's like I'm listening. Like I'm in the future and I'm in the past and my voice is in the future. Oh my god,
It's crazy. I love it. I love it so much. Good stuff.
Hey man, thanks for joining in, man. Thanks so much. We're on the 9th week of this stream, and today I have a really special friend with joining me today, Alex from Faidless. We're checking their music out. I guess his music out because he's his own project that's going on. He's also a solo musician who is grinding every day. So we're gonna jump into your third song, and this is the last song we're gonna check, and and then we kind of gonna get wrapped it up. So then make sure that I give your time back because you definitely wanted to wrap it up in an hour. So let's do that. Okay.
Sounds cool.
Okay. What's the third song we should listen to, man?
Ooh, okay. So the third one, let's go with a fan favorite. So the one that most of my fans write me about that they love is called Walk Away. We also have a music video for that one. I have a music video for that one. I'm still getting used to saying I instead of we, but
I know
there's a music video for it on the channel. Walk Away.
I know, man. It's really hard to say sometimes. It's like it always comes out we. I remember I was in an interview, radio interview, and I was saying we, and then all of a sudden the guy's like, who is else in your group? And I'm like, just me. And he's like, then who's we? Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, it's I guess we're too humble and we want to share our stuff.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
All right, so we're gonna check out Walk Away. Let's get this going.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I hit my face on the steering wheel. And
Hey,
I know
there's
it's
an
my
ad
shoulder
going
starting.
on. What? It's a Highway Saskatchewan
right.
Highway Online ad going on. Saskatchewan Highway Online. Guys who are in Saskatchewan, you should be watching this. Okay, here we go.
You scream that you're leaving me, and you're better off alone. You say I'm too blind to see that this house is not a home. Oh, where did I go wrong?
All right, so that was "Walk Away" by Faidless, guys, and this song is actually one of my favorite. And
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
last week when I was
I hit my face.
okay, what's going on here? I'm just trying to go back on the actual page of your YouTube and like playing other stuff. What was I saying? Yeah, right. So last week when I was actually checking out all of your other songs, I actually left this song out intentionally. I was gonna click it, but I was like, no, I want to listen to it while we're doing. And I'm really so glad that you picked this song because it is my favorite as well. It has such a good feel to it. Dustin, you said it right. That got me right in the feels. That's I'm on the same boat as you there.
Thank you. That it seriously means the world to me that it connected with you guys. I couldn't ask for anything more.
It has such an awesome vibe to it, and I really like that reference of like picking up the cassette tape and I really love that reference. So guys, if Gen Z's are watching, that's a cassette tape. If you're wondering what he was holding, that's a cassette tape. Just so you know, it's not something alienating or anything like that. So just so you know. Yeah, if you want to know more about it, go Google it. Google is there. It will tell you the entire story of it.
That's funny.
It is an awesome song. I get lots of good vibe from it, and not only that, it kind of brings me back to my, it's kind of giving me that high school vibe, kind of like going back into the 90s, I guess, like when Papa Roach and all those band came out, like that. It's kind of give me that vibe to it all the time I listen to it. And by the way, this song is also on my playlist too, man. Just so you know.
Oh, hell yeah. Awesome.
I'm so glad that I got to share this song. I am really hyped about Color. Guys, this song is coming out on 26th, this new song. Alex said that he will be giving me the audio to show you guys in advance.
That's right.
So I am definitely gonna do that. I request to all of my fans, make sure that you don't try to leak it or something like that. Please make sure you have some respect for that. Alex is kindly letting us listen to this song before it releases. So it's a really awesome thing. I just popped it up on the screen here. As you can see, premieres in 8 days, March 26th at 1 a.m. So I'm guessing that 1 a.m. is Central Standard Time, or is it Eastern Standard Time?
It's weird that they adjusted it for you. I just put it at 12 a.m. LA time. So
then it makes sense.
Yeah.
Then it makes sense because 12 a.m. for you, then it's 1 a.m. for me. So that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 12 a.m. LA time or 1 a.m. Saskatchewan time if you're in Saskatchewan. And the rest of the time zone, please Google it. It's so difficult with the changing time zone all the time to keep track of which one is where and how much difference it is. It's like too much. But it's releasing in 8 days, so please make sure you go and click subscribe and you listen to this song. It will be available everywhere, and see that there's a link here. If you see the description, the Spotify link, iTunes, Google, their website, everything is there. So please, please, please go and support my friend here. Make sure that take him. This guy is killing it, and I'm really proud that I can call him my friend. So I'm really honored. I'm really honored for that.
It's my honor, man. I absolutely, I don't even know what to say, man. Like you're such a cool dude, and I feel really, really fortunate that we were able to meet through happenstance, through social media, connecting people, and yeah, I really am looking forward to working with you on music and, being on each other's podcasts and Twitch channels. And it's, I'm just really happy that we met. So thank you for the kind words. I really, really enjoyed the interview, and I feel really fortunate that you asked me to be part of it.
You know, brother, where I am. You just have to message me. I'm here.
That's right. Right back at you.
Just message me. I'm there. And definitely, we will definitely talk about our remix stuff. I'm really hyped about it. I'm on board on it. Let's figure the whole stuff out. So guys, keep your eyes open. Things will happen. You will see something something coming out from me and Alex, a different version of Father, something interesting, something different. So I'm really curious to see. But yeah, so before we kind of getting to the end of this stream here today, before I kind of wrap things up, I want to know, Alex, if you have something to tell to the audience, if you have something to share or anything like that. Closing comments.
Closing comments. Thank you for everyone that said that they enjoyed the music and that are going to end up following me on Instagram or subscribing to YouTube or whatever. I truly appreciate it. I mean, obviously, I couldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't for supporters like you guys. And I don't really like using the word fans. I like using the word friends and family more, because I feel like we are one big music loving family. And yeah, it really means the world to me. And just thank you for having me on and putting me in front of your own audience. And I hope to return the favor again very soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to get back to your podcast there and talk more about it. And hopefully by then I will have some new stuff of my own as well coming out. So hopefully that will happen. Again, Alex, man, thanks so much. It was my pleasure to have you today on the stream here. This stream is happening on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook at the same time. So everybody that joined in on all those platforms, thank you so much for tuning in. I've seen there's so many of you are tuning in from each platform. It's really hard for me to keep track who's from where. I'm just going by name. That's all it is. But again, I will be seeing you guys on Friday. Friday is the stream. Regular stream will happen. And keep that in mind, on March 20th, the Saturday stream happening on Zoom. And that's the exclusive event. I'm going full on live. Gonna burst my vocal cord out. March 20th is happening. The link and everything is posted on my social media. Please go and sign up. The way I did it, it's a donation system. There's no ticket. If you want to donate 10 cents and just sign up, I'm fine with it. I don't care. As long as you guys can get in. Whatever you guys do it's better for me. But please make sure do it. March 20th, we're going to rock out. But also mark down March 26th, which is Faidless' song Colors will be coming out. Make sure you mark that down as well. And before the 26th, I definitely will be playing that song exclusively. I will want to know what you guys think about it. And I also will want you guys to pre-save the song on Spotify, iTunes, and everywhere that is going to be available. So support independent music. We need you. We need your support, because without your support, it's very hard for us to keep our grind going. And I'm very thankful for all of you out there. And you guys tuning in tonight, it means a lot to me. It helps me. It helps Alex. And keep on doing that. You guys are the gold. You guys make us where we are. Yes.
Definitely, 100%.
So with that, guys, I'm going to sign off. I will see you on Friday, same time. If for guys who are living in Atlantic area and Pacific under time zone, there is a little bit of confusion. Please look it up. Saskatchewan time, 8 p.m. is the time that I go live. So I have to figure out the time zone stuff, because the change totally threw me off. I don't know what the difference is now. I need to make an update schedule. So please mark it down, 8 p.m. Saskatchewan time. Go to Google and you will find out Saskatchewan time. That will be awesome. Other than guys, you guys take care. Have a good night. Alex, man, you stay there. We'll chat offline here really quick.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you guys take care.
Deuces.
Let's see here.